Coely is in België schon lang een große Superstar. Sie rappt, sie singt, sie performt, sie beatboxt und im Interview hat sie uns alles erzählt. So we have the beautiful and very talented Coely with us. I mean, you sing, you rap, you beatbox, you perform, you were crazy. Where do you get that confidence? I mean, the talent is unbelievable anyways.
Thank you. I think that I get that boost and energy from the crowd. I know what my talent is, so it's nice when a crowd gives you energy, so you can show them a lot of things that you can do, even if it's not rehearsed and it's just natural. I think that's nice. And I grew up doing all that stuff. Like I grew up singing at home. You know, I learned even how to beatbox in school. And rapping, I learned that along the way doing music with my crew, but even if I didn't know that I could rap, so yeah, I have that from growing up and being in touch with music constantly.
Are you that confident off stage as well? I mean, on stage you could definitely see it, but do you have any insecurities in life?
Of course, I think it's normal because each and every day and every time you're constantly wondering, like, am I good enough? Maybe I should change the way that I sing or rap, or I need to grow more. I need to do this more. I need to do that more. Of course, you have those mini insecurities, but I think that it lets you grow. You become somebody that you never thought that you would be. And I think that it just opens your world. Like, you learn new stuff, and I think you always have to challenge yourself, and so those little non-confident stuff that you have, it's actually a blessing that it's not a curse, because you will think like, okay, what can I do to be better? You know, you're going to look for a solution, like, oh, I can do this too, I can do that too, and then you try, and you can do it. You know.
Are you surprised by the amount of success you have with your career, since you said that you never know where you get?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like in Belgium, I'm pretty big in Belgium, but still, it amazes me because like the path that we took, nobody ever thought that we would get there. So for me, it's pretty insane. It's unbelievable. I'm happy.
That's good. Another question, like, next to the music festivals, a huge event is going on in the world, the Football World Cup. Yes. Are you watching?
Yes, I am. I have to watch because, listen, I'm from Belgium and I'm for the Belgians. They need to win this World Cup. They don't even need. They have to win this World Cup. And I think that it's going to be France against Belgium. Or I hope so. It's going to be France against Belgium because I really want Belgium to win. And you can see the way they play. They play with their hearts. Like, sorry, I think that everyone saw the game between Belgium and Japan. You know, that was from the heart, man.
That fight back.
The heart.
That fight back was insane. They were like 2 points behind and then they came back. Yeah. That was insane. So you think they're gonna win against Brazil tonight at 8 p.m.?
It's gonna be a hard match, but I think that a hard game. But I think they can win this if they play with their hearts. I don't think too much. I think they can. I don't think they have to, man.
What would you do if they actually win? Is there like
I'm gonna go buck wild up in this, dude. You know, I'm gonna go wild. You know, I think we're gonna go wild. Yeah.
What does that mean? Like, are you gonna dance on tables or what's the plan?
What am I gonna do? Listen, I love whiskey. I'm a whiskey drinker, so I'm gonna sip some whiskey, go outside, do in the car, and then go back inside and remain calm.
So what's your favorite drink? If you talk about whiskey, there's like a certain kind you drink?
I cannot name them, but there are a lot of different whiskey. I like smoky, I like light, I like hard, but I don't like the watery whiskey. That's not my thing, especially if it doesn't have any flavors. I love flavors. I don't know what it is, but if you give me like 3 or 4 certain wines, I will tell you how the wines taste. That it's not the same, and the whiskey the same, and everything. I don't know. It's something that I can do.
So you're a whiskey connoisseur.
A whiskey connoisseur, I would not say that, but I know about taste.
I can definitely tell you have taste. I mean, the way you sing, it's amazing. You're now touring all over Europe and performing. What's the one thing you can't live without on tour?
I think music. I have my phone with me and music, sleep with music, you know, and my tea. I'm a very huge tea drinker. I love tea, especially chamomile tea. I don't know how to say it in English. Chamomile.
Chamomile.
Yeah, chamomile. Yeah, that's my thing, and also my blanket.
You have a blanket? Is it a Snuggie?
Yeah, I have 2 blankets. Like if I don't bring my big ass blanket, I bring 2 thin blankets. And my crew knows me because they say that I'm crazy. even if the sun is shining and it's like 30 degrees outside, you will see me pulling my blanket up in my face and be like, that nobody can see me, that everything is dark, that I can sleep in the bus, you know, in the tour bus.
Well, that's something typically little kids do. Do you feel more secure or at home when you have your blanket with you?
Yes, and I'm always cold all the time, so I need my blanket.
This is so adorable.
I love my blanket.
You should have your blanket.
I don't know. Even if it's hot, I still need to have the feeling like I'm covered up with something, you know, like, oh.
Gives you warmth and security. I love that. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to know. What's the biggest wish you have for your own future?
That I'm financially good and I'm financially stable, that I can help other people out if I can, when I can, and that I will not, even if I help those people, that I'm still good. You know, that's my biggest dream.
So you want to help out your mama so you can celebrate?
Of course, I want to help. I want to help my mama. I want to help my mom's family in Africa. I just want to do something or give something back that I will be like, okay, I had the money to give and I can still take care of myself, you know? I would really love to help like a country or people who need help. That's really like, yeah, my biggest dream, to be financially stable, to do stuff that I really want to do, you know, real stuff.
Were you financially stable when you grew up? Was money an issue?
Yes, it was an issue. We didn't have like a lot and stuff, and we were kind of poor. But it made us, it's funny because we were poor, but we didn't like cry about it. We were always positive, and we used to know. We prayed a lot because God was our only, like, you know, the only thing that we had at that time. And still, so I'm very spiritual. My family's very spiritual. So yeah, we didn't have that much, but it didn't change us, you know. Now that I can finally take care of myself, I'm still the same person. So that makes me happy the most, you know.
That's beautiful. And what is your biggest fear in life?
To fail. I think everybody's afraid to fail. I don't want to fail, you know. When I'm performing right there and something happens, like I'm like, I get crazy, but I don't show them. Now I'm like, and everybody knows that they can see my eyes. Like if something goes wrong, I'm like, the show must go on. But if people don't see it, like the crowd doesn't see it, I can feel it, and I have to like struggle myself through to still be like, yeah, let's turn up, you know. That's hard. I don't want to fail, you know. I hate failure. I'm not scared of failure, but I hate failure. I can fail and get back up, you know. But that's why I say that I'm not scared. because I failed like a couple of times. Everybody does, but you still, if you find the strength to get back up, that's the best part. But I hate failure. I hate it.
I think I get it now. So when you're on stage, that's a feeling like most people will never experience. Can you compare it to any other thing in normal life you can compare it to?
When I read a good book, I'm so excited because, you know, when I start reading a book in the beginning and I read the first lines, I can see what is happening in my head when I'm reading those lines. And when I start smiling and getting excited and seeing that image that they wrote down in a book, then I get excited. That's how excited I am on the stage, you know? When I see the crowd looking at me and the crowd is like, woo, you know, giving me that feeling, that energy, I go nuts. It's the way that I got on stage. It's different than the way that when I leave the stage. Each and every song I get this energy boost, and I change as an artist on stage. I change all the time. I do stuff that I didn't even rehearse or practice, you know, and that my crew be like, whoa, you need to do that more often. That was cool. So I'm happy that they're there because I don't memorize it. I forget it afterwards. So I think reading a book, yeah.
I would have never imagined that this could be compared to the feeling on being stage. Coely, I could...
Crazy. If you don't think about it like that, I have a big imagination. Like, yeah, a big ass fantasy.
Thank you so much for this interview. I could keep talking to you for hours, but I think we have to come to an end. Thank you very much, Coely.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.